Top of the morning to you. It's Podcast Unlocked, episode, 243 for April 27th. God, this month's over already? This month's over. I'm Ryan McCaffrey. That's Dapper Destin Legary.
Hi, everybody.
Sleepy Alana Pierce.
Hi. Yeah.
And
That's Marty.
You know what? From this perspective,
And
Marty,
handsome.
I
Sexy.
because
burly.
your undershirt is black and
Burly.
your sweater is black. It looked like you were just wearing the sweater with no shirt underneath.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I think that's
And
gonna
that's-
become my
So
new
Kinda
sexy was
baller.
the right word.
my new brand. Yeah, sensual. Marty
That's right.
Silva.
Seductive.
The sensual collection.
I don't know why anyone
of
lets
Mardigans.
me on podcasts. They really shouldn't.
It's
You guys should stop.
it's ill-advised.
It's not great.
Well,
Hi, I'm glad to be back. I was very sad I wasn't on the last couple.
Yeah, you. I think you fell behind in Unlock Block Trivia.
Yeah,
No, I
I had a
didn't.
chance
that
to catch
reminds
up,
me.
and nothing happened.
Yeah. No, I got the last two. I listened to the last two episodes, and I got those questions right.
I forgot
That
to
doesn't
bring
count.
the Essie in here because it's got to be.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to
Oh,
be
yeah.
front and center for everyone
Calling
to.
it the Essie.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand it's an S, but it's just a weird word, an Essie.
it's done. It's literally imprinted
Too
on
late,
the
Marty. You
trophy.
should have been here.
Yeah.
An
You could
Essie.
have contributed
I think
to
it's
the
great.
How's
naming.
Essie spelled?
ESSY. Just
An SCTD?
Get out.
why do we allow
This is
you
so
on
much
podcast?
better without you.
I miss Mitch.
The last 2 weeks were great.
I'd rather have the Alana no energy, just zombie Alana than
I literally walked into the room 5 minutes ago and she was asleep
Yeah,
and
I
she
did
woke
have a
up and
nap.
was just saying weird things.
Yeah, that did happen.
I mean, I've seen her.
You were sleeping here
Yes.
I've seen her
Wow.
asleep like a cat
on
curled
the
up
table,
on the floor.
like just on the table.
Yeah,
like
legitimately,
Yes.
she was
Like,
right here.
straight up.
Yeah, I've
Very
done the
sad.
floor also. Look, I really am a big fan of power naps. So it's like if you're tired and then you nap for 20 minutes, it fixes everything.
Yeah, you're just totally fixed right now. It's incredible.
Yes, I am.
You're right at 110%.
Great. Thank you.
Marty, she hasn't yet figured out that we have a demo room full of leather couches that's way more comfortable. That also
actually-
no one will know you're power napping.
I slept in there once on
Yeah?
a lunch break and kind of got in trouble for it. They're like, "Why were you sleeping?" I was like, "That's how I took my lunch." She's like, "It doesn't count as lunch if you're asleep." I was like, "Well, sure." It's very comfortable though. I recommend it.
You're very strange.
Are you not sleeping enough at night? Do we need to have some sort of intervention?
I don't know
sleep
if an intervention
intervention?
will help that better.
Yeah.
You should sleep more. I'm like, yes, I'm aware.
I can sleep whenever I want. I don't have a problem.
Anyway, the three of us are back from PAX.
Yeah.
And that was a good time. That was my first PAX of any sort.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh,
That's
really?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beantown, good town.
Did you
Yeah.
do the tourism stuff?
A little bit. The Red Sox were in town, but I had a meeting, so I couldn't go. And then they were on the road for the rest
Should
of
have
the
had
time.
the meeting at the game.
I know that in hindsight
Yeah.
that would have been much smarter. Although talking about severely NDA'd things in the middle of a 30,000
In the middle of Fenway Park.
seat baseball game, maybe not.
You're on the kiss cam talking about.
You're on the kiss cam.
They mic you somehow.
There's just suddenly a boom mic shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston's awesome though. It's
Why are
really
you
nice
proposing
city.
to me? It is. It's a neat town.
Yeah.
It was a lot warmer this year than last year. PAX East last year was hell.
Yeah, it was like a month earlier. It was
So
legitimately
cold.
like 6 degrees. There was
Yeah,
just
I
mountains
went to
of snow.
Alaska in the same week, and Boston was colder than
Wow.
Alaska. It was terrible. But this year, I think it was way bigger than it was as well. PAX East is officially the biggest PAX.
Yeah, in terms of
Really?
attendance.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean, there were literal lines for stretching for blocks to get in.
Yeah,
It was pretty
and
wild.
they sell out in I don't know a few
Minutes.
hours. I
Yeah.
think it's crazy.
But my only complaint about PAX East is that E3 I've been to a million times. I know where everything is.
Yeah.
PAX East, never been there, don't know where anything is. So I'm looking at the maps, I'm looking at the booth numbers. The booth numbers literally
Don't make
have
sense.
no rhyme or reason. They don't make any sense
Yeah.
whatsoever. Booth 1034 will be directly next to booth 4078.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those like PR people would be like, we're like just under Pikachu's tail because there's like a giant floating Pikachu. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, just describe
helps.
where you are in
I
terms
was-
of Pikachu.
Yeah.
I was late to a number of appointments because I just couldn't find where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sigh.
then
and there's
there's
a
a
lot
la-
of people on the show floor.
There's like a labyrinth basement, also I think. in
No, you're
Boston.
thinking of the film Labyrinth Basement,
Oh, okay.
starring William Bowie.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But good times. I want to thank everybody who came out to our panel, stopped me in the hall and said hi, came to our meet and greet.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was super
a
fun.
lot of fun.
Yeah, we met a ton of Unlocked fans. That was great. You were all
Absolutely.
wonderful, except you. No, I'm just
You
kidding.
specifically. No, actually, when I was at PAX South earlier this year, there was a guy in the Whataburger with an unlocked shirt.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
In the what?
Whataburger.
It's a burger.
It's a
joint.
Western
Oh,
hamburger
in Texas.
chain.
And
Like
it's
a
incredible.
Western, like Gary
It's okay.
Cooper and Clint Eastwood?
Right, spaghetti Western.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spaghetti Western, but they serve hamburgers.
Oh, that's a very strange. That's a
It is.
misnomer.
It is. Texas.
Yeah, Texas,
know.
Arizona, but yeah, they're not out. I don't think there are any in California that
I've
I'm
never heard
aware
of
of.
it. Is it
but
good?
I'm not a big
Very
fan.
good. I really like
Yeah,
it.
you like
It's
it?
okay.
Good sauce.
Good sauce.
I'm middle of the road.
We're
big fan
straight
of
back
Whataburger.
to burgers already
I'm a
again.
very
so.
big fan. Yeah, I mean,
Didn't
that's,
take long.
I'll be
Why
honest,
does this
that's
always happen?
every episode. I don't know, because we record before lunch and we're hungry and
That's really what it is.
we're animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some guy that tweeted me just randomly out of nowhere. In-N-Out's no good. Don't act like it's the be-all, end-all of burgers. It's just okay. Like,
No,
hey,
it's
buddy,
the best.
your opinion. That's cool.
Yeah.
Have an opinion.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's
like
awesome.
someone will listen to a podcast late and then they'll tweet at you about something and someone will like tweet at me and be like, I agree about the thing you said about this burger. I'm like, when did I say that?
Yeah.
Like I do not remember saying that at
Yeah.
all.
Am I asleep right now?
Is this a fever dream?
Yeah.
Last show note before we get moving. We are giving away, again, I forgot to bring all my props. There were 2 props, forgot both of them.
You become
I'll
a
get
prop
it
comic.
right after. It'll magically
Ban
appear after
1,000.
the transition. I know it's whatever. It's a bad week. All the shows can't be winners. Okay, guys. When you do the show every week, they're not all good. This is a bad one, probably.
Wow. Yikes.
Wow.
Send the bar. Down here.
See, now the next segment, if it's any good, people will be like, "Oh, that's what
That
they
wasn't
think."
so bad,
that's,
Ryan.
It's fine. No, so courtesy of Microsoft, I want to thank our friends at Microsoft. They do listen to the show. We know Phil Spencer, Aaron Greenberg, all those guys.
Bill Gates.
Probably not him. He's busy actually saving the planet from diseases and hunger and things like that.
My mistake.
That's
It's-
just it sounds pretentious.
Noble thought, though. We have a Quantum Break Xbox One bundle to give away. So that's not going to be this week's winner. So it's going to be the call for submissions is today for next week's Unlock Block Trivia. I will go get the Xbox to prove it to you in a minute.
Question. Can I win?
No.
All right.
Oh.
What if I create an alias? Like that show about spies called Alias.
Shit.
I like
Okay,
that
all
show.
right.
I'm familiar with the show.
Yeah.
JJ Sleevums.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're onto something.
It's good.
We're just be like, Marty, like, come on. You could have tried harder on this alias.
Oh,
Could have chosen
winner-
literally anything.
Yeah. The winner of the
Chose
Quantum Break
Sleevums?
Xbox One is Barty Fleva. Woo! Congratulations!
Please send
Marty's
to-
like, yeah.
Congrats, Barty.
Please send to IGN San Francisco.
Yeah, it says your mailing address is 625 2nd Street in San Francisco.
It's weird.
What would happen if you mailed something to your own house? Would they like take it to the post office and bring it right back?
Have you ever received mail?
Not to my own house.
What?
They just bring it to you. What are you talking
Never
about?
received mail to your house?
No, I've
You're
never
like,
mailed
what would
something
hap-
to my own house.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, they just
They
mail
just
it,
deliver
yeah.
it.
but how would they like pick it up?
You have to mail
You
it.
have to
oh my
mail
God.
it.
Marty.
They, no,
You
they
never
don't. They
mailed
don't
it?
If you mailed it from here to
They're
your
gonna-
house, they
No.
would deliver it to your house.
From my house to my own house.
So
You
they're
can't
gonna
get it
collect it
picked
because
up.
they're not gonna. They don't
Yeah.
check every
Sure,
letter
sure,
to see
sure.
where it's going. They're gonna collect it. They're gonna take it to the post office.
They're gonna
gonna
sort
sort
They're
it.
gonna sort it, and then it's gonna come right back to your house.
That seems foolish.
See, and you think it's like
You're
some
the
inside.
fool. It's you.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna mail
You think
it.
it's like some inside prank, but they would have no idea the whole time. It would make no difference to
I'd
them
like
at
be
all.
like
They'd
hiding at my
okay,
door, like
so what is
laughing
this?
as the mailman comes up. I'm like, I
Gives you
got
this
you. And he's
letter.
He
like,
comes up,
"What?"
he reads it, he's like, this is yours. This is the address.
This is your
to you."
house.
And you'd be like, oh well, here, this is just one of the 17 other useless things that I'm delivering to you today.
Yeah.
Like this penny saver ad.
Yeah.
And this real estate flyer.
Here's a magazine you haven't been subscribed to ever.
Ever.
There's a
Yeah.
girl I was friends with in high school who used to get herself sent flowers so that her
That's so
boyfriend would get
sad.
mad.
Really?
Like intentionally
Whoa.
send herself flowers.
That is
So he would
clearly-
be
That's a
like-
healthy
That's
relationship.
what I was gonna say. That's a relationship built on some
I mean,
serious
she
trust.
was like 16, so you know it's fine.
Who's got it? What
16-year-olds.
16-year-olds have money for flowers? Flowers are expensive.
That's true.
I literally.
What would
Were
she-
they-
what would she
Safeway
send herself
flowers?
I
as an
steal
adult?
flowers when I give them to girls.
What
you
if,
just
what
pick
if
'em
she
from
sent
neighbors'
herself as an
gardens?
adult to make her boyfriends mad?
sex tapes
Oh my God.
is my guess.
She sends herself sex tapes. Wait, does she mail them herself?
That's just
Like,
porn.
did they leave? That's just porn. Oh, when you send yourself a sex tape,
Does
that's
she make them or grab them off the internet and
No,
just?
I think it's this is obviously hypothetical.
It's
obviously
real
hypothetical.
now. You
What's
just
her
said
name?
it.
In my head, it's like she
Is
like
she single?
she like writes
Juana
her
Pierce.
name and like Matt sex tape. She'll like send herself a VHS. So her boyfriend's like,
Oh, VHS.
I like a VHS. This girl it's 2016.
Like literally, I can't play this.
What,
I
are you
have
like a
no
flash
way
drive?
to know.
If the girl of my dreams sent me a sex tape on VHS, I'd be like, oh dang. Like, I didn't even play it.
Actually, that is a good idea for
so that the
for
spine's big enough.
for,
You can
uh,
write the-
next Valentine's Day. It's like, well, honey, I know we've been wanting me to do this for a while to put myself on tape. Here you go. Like, oh, no.
dang, Betamax.
Oh.
Marty comes to work. Hey, Dave, do you have a VHS player laying around by any chance?
Google VHS
I
to
feel like there's
digital
probably
conversion.
a VHS player on like Sam's desk or something, but I feel
It's under
weird
Frank's
watching a
desk.
sex
Oh, yeah,
tape at
Sam
Sam's
probably
desk.
has VHS.
Sam's my manager.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine if you watch a sex tape in front of your direct superior.
Yeah, that's
As long as you ask.
as long as it's yours.
As long as I ask.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. What the hell has happened to this podcast?
Can we just
I don't
make
know.
it
The
this
world's
for the
number
rest
4
of the show?
Xbox
This is great.
podcast.
Slipping by the minute.
Sorry, guys.
Let's get out of here, and I'll go.
Let's begin.
Yeah, let's end the show. Now, what do we got? We got Gears of War 4 stuff, Mirror's Edge, Call of Duty, and quarterly earnings.
I'm legitimately sorry. That was weird.
I don't know, whatever.
I
Not
thought
actually
it was
sorry.
very funny.
I'm not actually sorry.
I guess. All right, we'll be right back after this. All right, as promised, back with props. There's the SE.
Propers.
Yes.
I don't like the word SE.
Well, you know what? Then you can not play trivia and not win it.
No, man, I'm still going to win.
Yeah, of course. Oh, Dennis.
It's just about to say, of course you're going to win. Let's be honest. With MitchCon, granted you won last time.
I don't know how that happened, but okay.
I traveled too much.
Thanks
This is
for
your fault.
ruling me out.
You could totally, I mean,
So
your thing is
sexist.
you're coming.
These guys are
That's
sexist,
what it
right?
is, yeah.
No,
I didn't say anything.
Marty hates women. That's
yeah,
what it
it's
is.
true.
It is, yeah. That's what I just took away from that.
Confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Oh my goodness.
Not confirmed.
I wanna,
confirmed.
I want to go home.
Report, Marty hates women.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Gears of War 4 Season Pass and Collector's Edition. We got some Gears of War 4 deets this
Got a lot of
week
thoughts about this, Ryan.
as the beta
I
rolls
love
on.
these.
Let's talk about the Season Pass first. It's going to cost you $50.
That's a lot of money.
Ooh.
That's a lot of scratch.
It's a punch
Yeah.
in the gut.
It will get you permanent access
Permanent.
to
Wait,
24
what?
DLC maps, 2 per month,
Hell of a lot of maps.
for
It is.
private
What?
play on dedicated servers, a developer playlist that gives access to test maps and modes prior to release,
That's very cool.
and 6 gear packs that unlock skins and emblems.
Why would they say permanent access? Do some
So
other people like
they're not going to
rent
fracture? They're
it?
not going to fracture the player base online.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be able to play these maps online. But if you want to play them with your bros,
You have to have
not going to happen unless
permanent
you
access.
unless you effectively you're buying the license.
Wait,
Want to play this map with your friends? Pay $2.99 to rent it today.
wait, what does that mean?
So it's like everyone can play all of the maps online, but if you want to have custom maps, effectively, that would be just you and your buddies.
Yeah.
You can experience
Oh.
those maps by
I don't
yourself.
have friends, so it doesn't
Thank you for
Um,
translating.
For $50, I don't think that's worth it, to be honest.
Yeah, no way.
24 DLC maps.
I mean, who
But,
does?
I mean, you'll
what
get
else?
those DLC maps anyway.
Who doesn't play online at this point?
Gear packs and unlock skins and emblems.
What a shock! Another season pass we hate here on Podcast Unlocked.
Yeah. This is weird.
Yeah, I feel like this is the second verse, same as the first, kind of. The
I
season
mean, it's
pass.
just such a weird thing to offer anyway. Like,
If it was
who
like,
asked for that?
I didn't ask.
hey, you
Again,
get a whole other game, would be
to
nice
me,
because it's $60 almost.
Halo 5 continues to be the high water mark for how to handle post-release content.
Yeah.
Sure, you can pay some money for rec packs if you want, but otherwise, maps, modes, everything else is free.
But I wonder
Enjoy
if that is
on a regular
because
basis.
of the rec. Like, because they're making the money
Well-
from that, they don't need to do it another way.
Even
right,
the
and
Destiny
that's,
DLC
and that's
was a
the brilliance
disaster.
of it.
Yeah, and recs are pretty well received as well. I mean, it's
Yeah.
effectively microtransactions, but I think even that they handled really well.
Yep.
They don't force them on you. It's, yeah. But I always forget that games are $60 in the US. In Australia, they're like $100. So $50 is nearly the price of a game.
You're
Yep.
like, that's so cheap.
Just so you can privately I just don't. Who wants this?
It's just breaking. I can see your brain cells just
Why?
like,
You're
can't process
You're
this.
bleeding out of the ear.
You're forgetting the gear pack skins and emblems.
Oh no, we're not.
Oh, you're right.
That makes the difference.
We remember them quite well. One of the things you don't have in here, is it the season pass or is it the Ultimate Edition that you can play the game 4 days early?
That is, I think, in the next thing.
Okay.
Or maybe I did forget to write it down. But yeah, you're right. That's in the...
So I guess, yeah. So
Ultimate one, I think?
so that was the season pass. And then the Ultimate is the season pass. It comes with a cool steel book, which means you can run over your game and it won't break.
Huzzah. It's not real steel. It's
Not real steel at all. It's
It
not.
never is. I don't really get the appeal of those either.
I had
that were-
the only steel thing I have is
Halo 2.
Halo 2.
I have quite a few of them because they come with so many collector's editions.
Yeah.
And there's
I think
people
I-
who like collect them a lot, and I get really into collector culture, but I just don't care about steelbooks.
Last collector thing I got was Mass Effect 3, just because I'm a huge fan of that.
I got that too. Actually.
Is that the one you found
It's
in
a
the
really
woods
good
and got
statue.
poison ivy?
Yeah, that's the one that was in the balloon that got stuck in a tree.
Yeah, have you heard this story?
Yeah.
No?
So a week before Mass Effect 3 was released, or a week or two, they literally put them on weather balloons and launched them into the sky. So me and
low
another
orbit,
team,
right? This is what they were like, supposed,
low orbit. So it goes up, it hits the atmosphere, pops, and then it parachutes down, and you're supposed to be able to find it. So they had a tracking device on it, and I went after it, and Alfredo went after it, and it landed in the woods. So I went in the woods looking for it and got poison oak. And yeah, then the next day I met Casey Hudson, covered in poison. It was really not a good time
Did
of
you
my
find
life.
it?
I did, but it got stuck in a tree, like
Really high
a
up?
very,
You couldn't
very
get
high
it?
tree, and like a few other people found it shortly after, and we're all just like, that's it. There it is.
Now I'm going to go bathe in calamine lotion because I'm itchy.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good story. That's what you got out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did
You,
get a
you
good
have
story.
a cool story to tell.
I got lost in the woods.
Yes.
Severely dehydrated.
It
was not worth
probably
it.
wasn't worth it. Yeah.
No,
maybe
I was
should
like,
not
this
have
was
done
the
that.
dumbest thing I've ever done.
As an outsider who still gets to laugh at the story 5 years later, I think it was worth it.
It's sure
Yeah,
worth it
maybe
for
it
me.
was.
Yeah, it's great.
There were people that got lost and like had to sleep in a barrel in the woods. It was like,
Wow, okay.
yeah.
One of those classic woods barrels.
I've met other people since then that also did
Where's
it.
Tom Bombadil's house? I need some help here.
Yeah, so there were like forest rangers out looking for people who had like gone missing. It was really the California launch was a disaster. The Vegas one, meanwhile, totally fine,
So
no problems.
fast forward 5 years
Yeah.
for 2017 for Mass Effect Andromeda, and the first copies, you're going to actually have to get on Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic thing,
They're
and
gonna
you're
be
going to
space.
actually have to go
you
up
actually
and
go
get
to
it.
another planet.
I
Yeah,
like
sure.
the idea of you having to like get in a submarine.
Also,
Or go
if you
scuba diving.
would have died, you would have had a cool movie made. About you. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Devin
probably
Sawa
One
would
man's
have played you.
adventure to get a game that he could
Like
have gotten a week.
127 hours, but
But
he's
in
died.
yeah,
And significantly less cool.
I mean, you don't know. You don't know how he died.
starring
No, that's
Dave Franco.
Oh,
Maybe I die saving one of those people sleeping in a barrel.
no.
I'm like, look out, there's a bear, and then the bear eats me.
no, a barrel.
That what?
Yeah.
So
It's
there's
127
also
hours meets the Revenant
So-
meets.
So there's also a $250 collector's edition. It comes with everything in the Ultimate Edition, plus a JD Phoenix on a cog
Wait.
motorcycle
We
statue.
didn't mention what the Ultimate Edition. It comes with the season pass.
No,
the
a steel book
steelbook,
that you can't run over with a car.
along with a vintage VIP pack, which features vintage JD and 2 vintage.
What is he,
Classic,
6 years old? Vintage JD? He's like 25 in this game.
Vintage JD.
I don't know what that means.
Wait a minute. So, that's just for the season pass alone. It's $50. So if
So,
you buy the
yeah.
game and get the season pass, you're already paying $110. So why not get the $100
Well,
one?
that's the point.
Yeah.
They want you to buy that.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
then the collector's edition comes with JD Phoenix on a cog motorcycle
Which
holding
is
a
very
Lancer.
ugly. I don't like the
Also-
motorcycle.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's ugly, but I'm going to get it. Also, a frag grenade keychain, exclusive lithograph, premium packaging, and 3 gear crates.
I don't want to be too. I mean,
$250.
I don't want to be too critical. I mean, I'm sure there's some Gears fan out here who's super stoked about this.
I mean, I am.
I don't want. Really?
Yeah,
Are you?
dude. I love statues.
There's the sexism again from him.
What?
Can you believe this?
Wait.
What? Where did
Like
the sexism
before,
come
I could loosely understand the sexism, but now I'm like, wait, what?
No, I'm just projecting it onto him to make
Oh,
it seem
okay.
worse.
Oh,
The world's #1 sexist podcast.
Does the motorcycle look cool or something?
No, it's actually just that it's a statue that I can add to my Gears of War statue collection.
Oh, okay.
It's like another physical representation of another game.
Oh, okay.
That's the part that I'm excited
So
about. I'm glad that
what I
there's
took
one.
out of this is if the
Need to
statue
get that
is
chainsaw.
is JD on a cog motorcycle, that pretty much confirms there's got to be a motorcycle level in the campaign,
Yeah.
I just
right?
want to ride a motorcycle
Spoilers.
and chainsaw things in half and go drive through
At the
Razor
same
Hail.
time?
Yeah. What if you're driving through Razor Hail?
That
Remember how
seems
great-
like
Oh.
a terrible idea. Why
incredible.
would you drive through Razor Hail?
Because you got to get over to the other side.
No,
It's like
that
driving through a
would kill
storm.
you.
No,
Remember how great
not
the-
if you go, not if you go fast enough. You
That's
can outrun
not
it.
how
Gotta
hail
go
works.
fast. That's how
buddy.
Sonic works.
It's the opposite of how hail works.
You remember how
Halo?
great the driving level was in Gears 1?
I don't want to talk about that. The answer, not great.
Was that,
We've
was
learned
that
a
the
lot
one where you're
since
in
then.
where you're in the tank and
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the krill?
Yeah.
I liked that.
Oh no,
The
that level's
Mako
real.
thing.
It was
real,
rough.
real
The
shite.
Mako
Yeah.
thing.
Came out before Mass Effect.
Also, how great is Mako though? I love that thing.
Mako's back, baby. Allegedly,
excited
right?
about it.
And it looks cool. We'll see.
Big fan.
Didn't they say that? That's confirmed, right? The Mako, or is that still rumor at this
No,
point?
No, they
They-
showed
they-
the
yeah,
Mako.
that's
The
what I
Mako was
thought.
one of the
They
first
show
things
it.
they showed
Yeah,
like
that's
a year or
what I
two
thought.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Mako
Anyway.
rolls up.
But yeah, and then also the 4-day early thing,
Right.
which you could play the game.
Yes.
You get to play the campaign and assumedly multiplayer 4 days earlier.
Than everyone
What?
else, which is insane.
What is happening with these add-ons? They're so weird now.
This whole
Some companies
is
are
odd.
just like, just give us your money. We don't know what we're gonna make, but it'll be something.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Whatever. If it's
But-
your money, you can do whatever
Well,
you
that's the
want
thing.
with it.
That and clearly enough people do it that every major game continues to do this.
Yeah.
If people stopped spending the money on it, the companies would stop offering it.
yeah, that's true.
In other words, Destin, you're part of the problem, or at least Alana is.
well,
I'm
yeah.
definitely part of the problem. Can confirm.
Well,
That's
Gears
Ryan,
4.
that's sexist.
You've got me there. Full circle.
Gears 4 isn't one where I want the motorcycle statue or anything. I don't think my girlfriend would let me have that in the apartment.
But whatever inevitable, so there's almost certainly going to be some $250 Mass Effect Andromeda thing that you're totally buying.
that I will.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
You guys are chumps.
I really like.
I don't know. I gotta see what it is first, because like there's a lot of Mass Effect statues out there, and some of them are bad. But then there's like the Garrus one. I think it's Artifacts.
Marty, if there'd been a
Yeah.
$250
Yeah. And that one's
Firewatch Collector's
fantastic.
Edition
One of
that
the
comes with an
biggest
actual
statues I have is
campfire,
a
you'd have
Shepard.
bought it.
It's like-
Oh yeah,
Is
absolutely.
it really well done? Really
It's
detailed?
amazing.
If there was a $250 witness thing, which is a bunch of snakes and computers, or whatever that game was about, I would have bought that. Yeah, $250 Oxenfree, I would have bought that.
Well, there was a collector's edition for Oxenfree.
I know,
Maybe
it's
it was
currently
Kotobuku,
under
yeah.
the desk.
What would they have for The Witness?
A bunch of snakes.
We're talking about PlayStation games now.
No, they might come to Xbox
PC.
someday.
Yeah.
They're all
They'll probably come to
Also
Xbox
PC.
someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Anyway, so yeah, just I guess they're telling you now so that you can budget appropriately for the holidays. Do I want to spend $60, $100, or $250?
60.
250. Can't wait.
So that's like 3 fewer games that you will have be able to buy now.
Yeah,
for
but
your-
you'll have
for
a
the
sweet
same amount of
motorcycle
money.
Yeah,
statue
so in
if
my
you're into
defense,
that.
I am the toys and culture editor. Like
I
this
suppose
thing
you've
is
got
my
me there.
job.
If you're a huge Gears fan and this statue looks good to you, then I could understand wanting to purchase the $250 version, because statues aren't cheap, just in general.
Sure
this
they
one
are.
will be made
The
cheaply.
ones that are in
Yes.
video games are
But,
cheap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
They-
the
yeah.
McFarlane stuff, like that Halo Forward Unto Dawn thing, that's a statue.
McFarlane
Yeah.
are amazing.
But
They
the,
make
the
great
things
stuff.
that are in the
They're plastic
Video game-
usually,
yeah, they're
and
just-
melt,
or
like,
resin
they
or
use
Yeah,
mold
the
and-
Witcher
yeah.
one was so bad. The paint on the Witcher 3 statue, which was I think like $300 in Australia, was super expensive. It was just awful. It's like, well, what do we expect? It was
Yeah.
always gonna be bad.
all right. Do with your money what you will. You've
Send it
been
to us.
warned months ahead
You
of
could
time.
send it to us.
I mean, what if you sent?
on.
But what if you did?
Then Alana would
625
be
Second Street,
happy.
4th floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send cash.
Yep.
Send cash. Well, we were gonna get that collector's edition, but we bought burritos instead.
Oh, delicious.
4 burritos because we
Yes.
live in San Francisco and they are
Yeah.
$60 each.
Oh, I thought it was because there's 4 of us. Never mind.
Same
I
thing.
we
already thought you were
I
gonna
we having
share.
like a cool group dinner.
Yeah.
We are.
No, you're not invited.
Oh, dang.
Ooh.
It's because I'm
That's
sexist.
sexist.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Mirror's Edge, another game with a horrible, expensive statue that I don't like. Remember that one? It's like
Is it
her?
face
It's her
dangling?
on the other side of the glass with her younger self.
That's right.
instead of doing something cool like parkour.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, aside from that, there is some Mirror's Edge news. That game's one of the many amazing games due out this month.
I can't wait to
except
play
it's
it.
not.
Womp womp.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's been delayed just by 2 weeks, but it's added May now into June 7th.
Yeah, they said they attributed it to wanting to take in the feedback from the beta and actually make changes. Which what changes are you going to make?
That's nice.
We
but
played it. It
seems
was
like a
pretty
lie.
smooth.
What's 2 weeks
right?
going to give you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be to do with social and online components.
Ah, my 2 favorite things in Mirror's Edge.
Yes, which nobody cares about. I mean, I think.
Give me the game. I've been waiting for
Yeah.
This is like Mighty Never
2
Died all over
years.
again.
I mean, there's an appeal to Mirror's Edge having social functions for like speedrunners and
Yeah.
getting stuff done faster. But I wouldn't
could
have
do
thought
that
Kind
later.
of
We could add
leaderboard
that-
is
patch that in
hard.
later.
Yeah, I don't want it now.
What's it competing with on June 7th?
Nothing now.
Besides like E3.
Yeah, I mean the only June games we have confirmed are No Man's Sky, which is a little bit later. What the hell did I just play? Oh, that really bad looking Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles thing,
Oh.
and then
Nope.
Lego at the end of the month. Lego Star Wars.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right.
So I think June 7th is not going to
Yeah,
be with anything.
it'll be
so
it'll be
that's
good.
fine.
That's a
It
good
just
date.
sounds like I don't know if I'm going to be able to play Support E3. I'm going to come back from
June
E3.
7th.
I
I'm
hope
all
so.
sleepy.
That's true because that's the
separates
Tuesday
it from
before
Uncharted.
E3.
Yeah, separates from Uncharted. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
May's
and-
already huge.
And what
Yeah,
does
so-
Uncharted come
Battleborn.
out?
May, I don't remember when, but so May, Doom, Uncharted 4, Battleborn, Homefront: The Revolution, Overwatch.
It's a lot of video games right now.
That's a lot of video games.
Yeah.
That's a lot of big deal video games.
I mean, I really only want to play Uncharted. No, Doom.
This is an
Yeah.
Xbox podcast.
I wanna play
Lana.
Doom.
Sorry.
Doom looks fantastic.
I want
Yeah.
to punch an imp.
I'm mostly just very interested to see how Doom turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
That's
Yeah,
why
me
I'm
too.
reviewing it.
Yeah.
So
Are you?
they're like, oh yeah,
By the
You're-
time
yeah,
this
you're
goes
a
up,
person to
I
review
think
that.
we're gonna have an exclusive something on the site
that'd be nice.
of Doom. By the time this podcast goes up.
At this
Oh,
point,
okay.
just give me the review version. I don't want to see anything else.
Totally.
Just give it to me. It'll be kind of nice to go in almost entirely cold.
Yeah.
There was that campaign trailer that was really super well edited together about a month ago.
Yeah.
And then
Very
there was
cinematic.
the E3 single player demo, which
long
looked
enough
great.
ago to where I don't remember it. And right now,
And it may not even have been
real.
a whole
Yeah.
continuous part of the
Yeah.
game.
But as we were recording this,
Destined.
they're Twitch streaming. Bethesda is
Getting used
Twitch
to it.
streaming a campaign reveal. They
Yeah.
had some story stuff. I watched some of it before I came
Yeah.
in. There was people talking.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at it.
Yeah,
Just
there's no reason
give me
to.
the game at this point.
You reviewing it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, the original was seriously. I mean, that's
yeah,
my
that's
that's
one
my
of your
that's my
games.
desert island game.
Yeah.
Like, take everything else away.
Doom?
Doom.
Yeah,
Doom?
The new one?
no,
The first one.
The first
the
one.
original Doom.
Wow, that'd be
Yeah, so the
real
stream is
ballsy
supposed
of
to
you
be-
to go Desert Island Games, new Doom.
Mine
So-
would be like Fallout or Mass Effect or something.
Yeah,
Anyway.
something bigger for sure.
Yeah.
Well, screw you guys.
Also, it's an opinion.
I
You
really
can't.
liked your opinion, Ryan. Yeah, so what's streaming right now is supposed to be an in-depth look at the single-player campaign, and I think it's for 2 hours. Actually.
For sure, I'm not watching that then.
No, that just seems like asking for spoilers. Why would anyone want to watch that?
Chloe's currently watching it because she has to.
Because that's
I'm,
her
Except for
job.
I'm
Chloe.
recording it
She's
at my
very
desk.
brave.
She's very.
You're
brave.
also very brave.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
Well,
I
it's
figure
my job to make sure we cover it.
I figure I'll have, given that Doom was such a big deal for me in '93. I'll have a
good
lot.
year.
I'll have a lot to say about this new one or the other.
How old are
I was
you?
born
Just
that
kidding.
year. It's a great year. Big fan
Have
of
you seen
93.
this week's Game of Thrones? Let's say when I lay down
You
to go to
take off
bed at
your
night.
necklace.
Yeah, anyway,
Game of Thrones jokes. Never mind.
and that was spoiler free too. We managed to do that without spoiling anything.
Ryan saying he's old.
Did you guys see this week's Frasier?
That show's not on the air anymore.
The dog got into the Pinot Noir.
Niles!
Lapped it all up. Classic Niles.
The dog's name isn't Niles.
I bring up
You know,
Frasier so
that-
often,
that
and I've
little,
never seen it.
That little
Wait,
Jack
what?
Russell
You don't-
Terrier.
So when I just sang that, you didn't understand
No,
what
I
it was?
understand it in a pop culture.
The dog's name isn't Miles. Get it?
I said
Niles with an N.
Dog's
It's his
name.
brother.
Dogs don't have
Also,
names.
that Jack Russell Terrier from that show is 100% dead by now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just
Yeah.
all accept
Totally.
that.
Thanks,
and have it-
Ryan.
Well, they got real dark. Is he
But,
Ryan's
taxidermied?
a
Do you think
bundle
he's-
of
do
sunshine
you think he's
today.
like stuff and taxidermied in Kelsey Grammer's weird conservative mansion?
Is Kelsey Grammer still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He was Beast in an X-Men movie.
That's true.
Yeah, like X-Men 3.
Kelsey
which was 10
Grammer
years
once
ago or something.
rolled a Dodge Viper which, given how low and wide that car is really difficult
How
to
is he
do.
not
Like on
dead?
purpose?
No,
I wonder what
Yeah,
his last words were before that happened.
roll it on
I bet I
purpose?
can't even roll
he,
this
he was
thing.
drunk or something. He was.
Right,
It was
so-
Does anyone crash a car on purpose?
No, he rolled it. So I was like, was he like doing it for a stunt or something?
Maybe
Like-
he was
Oh,
like,
yeah, it was
"There's
the-
no way I could roll this car. It's so low."
When Netflix,
Roll.
I gotta
Netflix
look
is
this up.
bringing,
I gotta remember.
Netflix is bringing back a new season of Frasier, and Frasier is now a daredevil.
He's now a stunt.
He's just gonna fight a ton of ninjas.
I can't believe you haven't seen Frasier.
Why? Why do you watch Frasier? You're like the youngest person in the office.
Because
I think I watched the whole first season.
It runs on late at night.
On what? What?
I mean, it did. It did.
Frasier
back
was
when
after
TV
Cheers,
existed.
right?
I mean,
Like
Frasier was
Yeah.
a Cheers
Cheers
spinoff.
ended,
Yeah.
and then
Frasier was a
Frasier.
Cheers
Yeah.
spinoff.
Yeah.
second headline on the to double. Grammer flips car. Was he driving drunk again?
Yup.
I like the again.
Again.
It's just like, ouch, man. 1996. That's a long time ago.
So
Good
his
old
dad
days.
has to move in with him, Marty, because he's old, I think. And does his brother live there too? No, his brother's
No.
like by himself, but he's over all
Why
the
are
time.
you asking me?
And
I
I think they're both in love with the maid.
No.
Oh, they
Just
both-
the
one
brother.
of them's
They
in
both
love-
kiss in
yeah,
the
the
bed?
brother is in love with the
Yeah.
maid.
I just intensely regret bringing Frasier.
And
What's
the
her name?
dog
She's
is
British.
adorable.
What's her name again?
I can't
Cynthia.
The
remember.
maid.
Oh,
Bernice.
the one
No.
that Niles marries eventually.
Clarendon?
Spoilers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it. Oh,
Frasier
we spoiled it
spoilers here on Podcast
Fiona?
Unlocked.
I don't know.
You'll get there eventually, but
Jennifer?
unfortunately, I don't remember.
She's
We
a
have to
nice-
go.
It's probably Jennifer.
Yeah, it's Jennifer.
Ryan, for the love of Christ, get us to the next topic.
Well, Destin, you
Yeah.
could say that was an infinite topic. Just refused to end. Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
Seems to have been accidentally.
It seems appropriate. This series will never end.
What does infinite warfare mean?
Oh, it's just a bunch of fighting.
So the news is that
War never changes.
the game was briefly listed on the PlayStation Store, and it was listed as Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and then was really, really quickly taken down. So
There's also been a bunch of listings on various retailers that
Yeah.
we're getting a full reveal next week.
Yeah.
And then another listing came out this morning. It was a screenshot of a thing that said there is a either pre-order bonus or special edition bonus that's going to come with a remastered version of Modern Warfare.
This sounds like 20% real to me.
This sounds like 100% real. There's pictures.
I'm
I
there's
mean,
being very
yeah.
sarcastic.
I think it sounds pretty damn real,
Yeah.
and Infinite Warfare also coincides with like what we do know about it or have heard about it, that it's going to be set.
I
Yeah,
was
all the
being
rumors have been
very sarcastic,
Super space.
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay,
Super space.
just clarifying.
Get out, Justin.
Yeah.
That it's going to be set in space, which is just what all the rumors have said, and I feel like Infinite Warfare kind of suits that,
What's
but
more
I also think
infinite
it's ridiculous.
than space?
Space is pretty infinite.
We don't know that space is infinite. That's
What
we're
if there's an
assuming.
But we
edge?
don't know it's not.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got me there.
Thank you.
This is a
1
very
point,
dumb
Alana. But
okay.
yeah, I hate this name. I hate it.
Yeah, Infinite Warfare is just
Guys,
like,
but
yeah.
IW also stands for
I get it.
Infinity
Warfare.
Warfare.
It doesn't seem relevant.
You don't seem
Related, but
relevant.
not relevant.
I'm sorry that the show is all based on
Can we
relevancy.
go back to Frasier?
Marty, hasn't Infinity Ward? So we've actually, well, yeah, we've been critical of Infinity Ward. Their last two games.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 wasn't great. I kind of give them a pass on that because that game was
Had pulled
cobbled
from the
together.
ashes of the
Yeah.
It was
Vincent Pella, everyone leaving for respawn.
Right, that all happened right in the middle of the development. This big firing and lawsuit, and
Yeah.
half the team leaves to go to respawn. And
Yeah.
so
Ghost just
okay,
wasn't very good.
That was what it's. Yeah, and Ghost was just terrible.
Yeah,
Wait,
But-
what? Didn't people really like
The
Ghost?
dog
Nope.
was the star of that game.
No?
no, Ghost was not very well received.
Yeah, it
Ghost
was-
was
Black
probably
Ops
the
3 was well received?
Black
probably
Ops
the-
3 and Advanced Warfare were pretty good.
Probably one of the worst Call of Duties.
Right, which
actually.
were not Infinity Ward.
No, those,
But
Yes.
they've hired some ex Naughty Dog people, have they
a
not?
ton of super folks on the art side and then folks on the story side who did help with like Last of Us and stuff like that. So this is sort of, to me, this is a sort of tabula rasa, clean slate, Infinity Ward, and so I'm going in with like fresh,
Yeah.
sort of no expectations and being like, all right, prove something to me. Like I'm
Absolutely.
not going in with like
Yeah?
any preconceived notions.
How are
It's
they
like,
doing so far with the name?
Whatever. Names
Not
are dumb.
great.
99
Marketing people choose the
99%
name.
of video game names are terrible.
Also true.
Yeah.
But how about Walking Dead Michonne Episode 3, which we'll be talking about
Incredible.
later.
Incredible. It's
King's
poetry.
Quest Chapter 3, Once Upon a Climb. That's real.
Wow.
So I think the name is really dumb, but I think
It
this is
doesn't
like the
matter.
first time in a pretty long time that I've actually considered that I might play a Call of Duty game this year.
Why? Based on the box art?
No, based on
the
the
box?
premise. Not that it's completely
I
unconfirmed.
think based on the talent behind, like the fact
Got
that
it.
The
they
talent behind it, yeah.
they
That I can understand. Yeah.
so
This
yeah.
is
I
is
just-
really
Okay. Yeah. I guess I get it.
This is actually really the secret rumored BioShock game. It's Call of Duty BioShock Infinite Warfare.
incredible.
Ultimate
Remember BioShock?
crossover.
BioShock was good.
Remember that?
I like those games.
That was a good time.
We should bring those back.
I feel like I just gave up on Call of Duty.
So hold on, let's
Yeah.
unpack the other part of this, which is this alleged Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 remaster.
Yeah,
We generally don't like remasters
unless it's the thing we all want.
unless it's the one that everybody's
We all
got one
want
in
a
their
white
back
whale of a
pocket.
remaster.
But yeah, I mean, that was 2007.
I feel like that's a good one.
It's been a while. It's 9 years. This will be 9
Yeah.
years.
It seems weird that they would do it this year, not next year. Although next year is not going to be an IW year, so
That's true.
um,
Close enough, kind of like Fable Anniversary.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I was
not-
so happy with Fable Anniversary.
yeah.
yeah. And I thought the Gears, what was it called, remastered? What came out
Ultimate
last year?
Edition.
Ultimate Edition. I thought that was cool. So yeah, totally. And also, I bet there's a lot of modern Call of Duty fans who didn't play this game 9 years ago. So
That's
they can go
very
back.
true.
Probably-
Super
it
rad
was kind
campaign.
of the one that sparked the popularity of
Oh,
Call of Duty.
totally.
big
Yeah,
time.
totally.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, no, yes and no. It was the one that took it from a
Popular
hit
to
series
mainstream.
to
what it
the
is.
juggernaut.
Like the,
Yeah.
yeah. It was definitely the one that made it. It took
and
the
it
leap.
revamped multiplayer for every shooter ever.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It's now
Yeah.
influenced pretty
Yeah,
much
because it
everything.
introduced all the progression elements that
Yeah.
literally everyone else does now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also really hard. I remember that final mission being
Oh yeah, that was a pain in the
crazy
ass.
hard.
You're on the ground, and see a bad guy. Spoilers.
Is that the
shoot the
last
bad-
time the
It's
game
9
was
years
See You
old.
Bad Guy?
Yeah.
Which
See
Call of
ya,
Duty was it?
baddie.
Four.
Like all of them.
Bad.
Shoot the bad guy at the end.
Well, this is the
or
first
hang
time.
him.
Well, the first,
Yeah.
like two of the early Call of Duties had you had to plant the American flag on the
Dead body of your
on the,
enemy.
like, top of the building.
Oh.
That was the end of Call of Duty 1, and then it was the same ending for like 3.
I think you throw a knife in one of the games at the end.
I've heard that's a thing.
Yeah, was that Modern Warfare 2?
You pull out the knife.
Bless you, Destin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know. There has been a lot of Call of Duties.
Bless you,
But yeah, I
again,
mean,
Destin.
are you guys interested in a potential into rolling Modern Warfare again?
No.
No.
No?
I mean, I totally get the appeal in it.
I'm
Not,
fine with it being remastered.
yeah,
I don't
I'm
wanna
just
play
not. I
Only if
don't,
the warfare was infinite, then I'd be interested.
Yeah.
I don't like
only
anything with
modern.
a finite amount of warfare. What if it was
Yeah.
called Call of Duty Finite Warfare, and you get like 6 missions in, they're like, we did it. That was all the warfare. Like, just go.
Or
Go
they
hang out.
just after an hour of being installed, the game deletes itself forever.
Or it's like
just never-
microtransactions for more warfare.
It never
99
finishes
cents for more
installing.
warfare. Yeah, it'd be really good.
installing DLC.
Oh, this
installing
is why
patch.
we're not game designers, is because we're idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not the only reason why.
A couple other things. Yeah, I mean, totally cool, but I especially in the fall, my time's gonna be too valuable, and I'll just be playing other games.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely would want to play at least the first probably couple hours again to see if it holds up. Because I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
Yeah. Out of curiosity.
that was I think I've said on the show before. I gave that was one of the easiest 10s I ever gave in my life. Like, not that I've given a ton, but yeah, when I reviewed Modern Warfare 4, it was just like the campaign was amazing visually at the time.
yeah,
it was
gorgeous.
stunning.
Yeah.
And of course, the multiplayer being just transformative at that stage was like, yep, this is an absolute 10. This was incredible. But I wonder if that campaign has held up. So
Here's the thing about
Fun
every
finding out.
Call of Duty I play. Like usually I play it because I get assigned it, and then I go play it, and I'm like, hey, that was pretty good. I can never just say like that was awful. It's usually enjoyable.
Ghosts was super awful.
I don't think it was
I thought it was.
Yes, it was.
The
I don't think it
gameplay was
great.
good.
It was-
I mean, you run and you shoot people, and then you do the dog stuff where you stealth dog kill people.
This is
That was pretty
listen
fun.
to his design doc right now that he's
Yeah.
laying out for Ghosts. So you run, you shoot,
And then there's
dog.
There's dog.
Yeah.
Dog does
I'm
some
not
stuff.
saying like
What was the dog-
the
did the dog have a
story
name?
was amazing.
Chumps?
Riley,
Riley?
right?
Riley.
Riley, yeah.
I
Also
haven't
known
even
as
played it, and I know
Chumps.
One of
the
our top
dog's
10
name. I don't
dogs.
even know the main character's
I need
name.
to update that list.
That's
called-
true. I don't even know the main
Riley.
character's name. I know the
Dog.
dog's name.
I mean, it doesn't. It's like one of those things when you're walking down the street and you want to pet a dog. You don't care about the human.
Yeah, I don't
That's
want to
true.
pet humans when I walk down the street.
I get that every
you
day.
shouldn't.
That's why I have a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Same.
people will
You don't have a dog.
pretend
do.
to pay attention to me.
No, you don't.
I totally have a dog.
It's just not in this country.
It doesn't count. You abandoned your child.
Do you think the dog will be in Infinite Warfare?
Infinite dogs?
Oh, yeah.
There's too many
There we
dog
go.
fair.
Now I'm
Dog
sold.
fair.
It's just a literal dog fair. And it's just
A
tons
festival of dogs? Yep. All right.
Pre-ordered. I'll pre-order the $250 version of that.
Yeah.
That'll save the Wii U.
What?
Yeah.
Is there a statue where you're riding your dog?
Save the Wii U? Oh, the next Call of Duty is just all about dogs. It's only on the Wii U, and I'm sorry, we got really high when we did this and signed this contract. I apologize.
What other platform would Infinite Dog Fair exist on but the Wii U?
That's a good point.
Thank you.
NX coming March.
That's
The
right.
Dog Fair launch title.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry.
I know, right? Like you've done such a good job
You know
of
what?
creating an amazing podcast.
That's now I don't even want to play any Call of Duties. I only want to play Infinite Dog Fair.
Yeah.
yeah.
You've ruined Call of Duty for me.
Well, it wasn't
Forever.
hard. So.
Collar Duty.
It wasn't hard.
Call of Duty.
Collar Duty.
Call of Duty Infinite Dog Fair.
Oh my God, yes.
We did it.
Someone
This
make
is the
Call of
greatest thing I've
Duty.
ever done.
This is the greatest thing. Everyone, we peaked. Again, I'm very sorry.
Okay. Last thing this week. I don't know how we're going to even transition to this because it's numbers.
That would make a lot of
we're
money.
transitioning to math.
Call of Duty would make a lot of money.
Woof.
There's your transition.
Thanks,
Oh,
Dustin.
Yeah.
that was very
Yeah.
half-hearted.
Microsoft had their quarterly earnings report and just thought it was interesting to note that gaming revenue is up a little bit, 4%. Xbox Live revenue is up 22%. That's even better. Video game revenue, which I suppose includes PC, has well, wait, what would it be?
There's I like how there's
gaming is sorry, accessories and controllers and stuff. Video games themselves, revenue there up 9%.
This is all great news.
Yeah.
Hardware revenue,
Yeah.
that would be the box,
Yeah.
down 26%.
Not great.
Ouch. They're also discontinuing the 360.
Yep, that
So,
happened. That happened.
that's gonna
That happened
contribute.
after we recorded early last week and went to PAX.
Shocking.
That's going to contribute to the decrease in hardware revenue.
I mean, it's also
Not really. Who was buying a 360? And by the way, you can still
Yeah.
buy a 360.
They're just not producing
making it
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a weird time of year to buy a console, but it's also that Xbox One prices are down. So
That's exactly it.
yeah. So it's like a combination of those two.
Yeah.
things.
When the PS3 launched, the PS2 sold for like 5 years really well, after that console launched.
partially because the PS3 was $600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just buy the.
But 360 is a fantastic box.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if that contributes to their hardware revenue.
Yeah.
So they'll probably go down again next quarter or whenever this comes out again.
Microsoft also making it clear that it will, quote, continue to make significant investments in research, development, and marketing for the Xbox entertainment platform.
Sweet. Like the Xbox 1.5.
And that's, I wanted you to read into that. I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was all but assumed that at E3 we're going to see what the revisions are that both Sony and Microsoft are making to their respective
So,
consoles.
They're going to, right?
I would
like,
love it if
yeah.
they announced that Xbox was compatible with Oculus. Somehow.
I mean, I still think that by the end of this generation, whatever the Xbox One is, will be compatible with Oculus, but I think that's a little ways away.
Yeah.
Underpowered, right? Like, wouldn't it be
A
underpowered?
theoretical
Yes.
1.5 would be
Yes.
the way to
Yeah.
make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Here's a question. Thinking like as one of the community, the Xbox community, if Microsoft comes out at E3 and unveils the Slim that we all expect, but it's just a Slim, there's no hardware boost. Do you
no
think
4K, no Oculus
Right.
support.
it's the same internals, just smaller? Is that are people going to be happy about that? That it's this slimmer box that's probably cheaper? Or do you think people are going to be super upset that it's this new box, but there's nothing new in it?
Depends
Disappointed,
on-
I think.
Depends on what Sony does.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think a Slim would be fine, and then the reception would be all dependent on if Sony nails or botches their announcement. And so if Sony nails whatever the Neo is, and you're like,
Except-
oh my God, this is gorgeous, then it's going to be like, oh man, my Xbox One is underpowered. Whereas if Sony totally dogs it.
Sure.
We talking about dogs again?
Yeah.
If Sony totally botches the announcement and it's a jumbled, mess, then people are
That
like, oh, well,
hasn't-
I'm glad Microsoft has just simplified things.
But hold on.
Sony hasn't been.
Yeah.
How about
doing
in the
that,
moment,
though.
though? Because Microsoft's going to go first at E3.
Yeah, that's true.
In the moment, if a slim comes out off of a towel comes up and there's a slim and it's the same box.
Look, I think people will be pissed, and I think that's because
I don't think they'll be pissed.
Just
People
you
are
think they'll
always
just be
pissed,
like,
Destin.
oh, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
I think that it's being that, maybe it's just that it's important to me, but PlayStation has PSVR and they're talking about having 4K. If it's just a slim, it's like, oh.
It almost feels like
PlayStation
behind the
community
times.
gets all of this and we get almost nothing.
Right.
I think that people will be mad.
I don't think they'll do that. There
I
has
don't
to,
think
there
they
has to
will
be
either.
something like the Oculus support thing that really makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, we're releasing a Slim, and if you want Oculus support on your Xbox, now you have it. It also does 4K. All the bells and
I mean,
whistles.
I would expect that.
Original
over-
Xbox owners will offer a discount. That
The
would be
Oculus
great,
is
You've
a-
supported us, so yeah.
I'm almost positive, don't quote me on this internet, but I'm pretty sure the Oculus technically is a better piece of hardware spec-wise than PlayStation VR.
It
100%.
is.
Yeah,
yes.
it's
Yeah,
way
so
more
that
expensive.
is
so yeah.
if that did happen, if there were a Xbox 1.5 and then boom, they've got Oculus, that's
I mean,
Oculus is a little bit more expensive.
it also
the thing
positions
is-
them against Sony VR,
But the thing
which
is,
would be good.
I can't see that happening yet because you need like a $1,200 rig to run an Oculus. There's no way there's going to be a
I don't see it happening
$400
yet
to
either.
$500 Xbox One that's going to be able to run
Well,
it.
I'm considering that
Yeah.
maybe they'll announce it, but it won't be out. Like, I don't know. I think
And-
by the end of this console generation, at least, I feel like
Yes,
We're gonna
Announce
I
it,
think
that's like
show
three-
it, no price.
I think it's like 3 or 4 years away. I don't.
yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Because it's very far off being compatible at this point.
hold on to your VR dreams for a little longer. It's
Maybe
fine.
we'll see
We
more
need
of
software.
HoloLens.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
VR headsets need software, and I haven't seen a lot of that yet.
Yeah.
But
Budget Cuts is really good on the Vive.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is probably the most
Job
fun I've
Simulator
had
is
so
great.
far.
Keep talking, nobody explodes. It's very good. I
All
recently
right.
reviewed
Anyway,
Chronos.
so like we were talking about, the decreased hardware revenue for Xbox One is likely due to the lowered prices on the Xbox One. And I say, if those other numbers were down, I think it'd be a bad sign, but they're up, so that's all good. But to be fair, the installed base of the system is higher, so you would hope that more people are buying games and more people are buying more things on Xbox Live. So ultimately, I kind of feel like we can't really take much of anything away from these numbers, which is exactly the same thing that happens with Xbox every NPD month, where they've stopped giving numbers and
Yeah.
they're just talking about engagement.
Microsoft needs to come to E3 with just like tons of exclusives. Like, here's why you need to buy our platform.
Well, they've
You
got
know?
a great lineup, between Crackdown, or a potentially great lineup from based on what we've seen so far, and that's Crackdown and Gears and Halo Wars 2 and Sea of Thieves and Cuphead and Inside.
That's the stuff we know.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are the things that were announced last year that should be really shown
Stuff
off
like
this
Recore.
year.
Recore.
That's another big one I left out. Yeah. So there's a lot there.
Fusion Frenzy 3.
No.
No. Good try though.
No.
I tried to sneak that one in.
Sneakers too.
Oh, Sneakers 2? Voodoo Vince's? Yeah. Remember that game?
Sure
You
do.
got a Voodoo Vince on
I
your
got a
desk,
Voodoo
don't you?
Vince in my desk.
It was
Yeah.
dumb.
Larry, when Major Nelson was here, he was like, I think he was telling me that they might be worth something. So, it's just been living on my desk. He's just my buddy. He just hangs out
gold.
here. Yeah, well, I'm sitting on a gold mine to eBay. No,
$20.
probably. Okay, enough of this. Let's spend some money,
Yeah.
shall we, Alana?
Marketplace report. Retail, we have nothing. As we said, a lot of stuff coming out next month.
Yeah, buckle up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big month. Digitally, we have Elite Dangerous Arena for $7.50. Battle
Standalone
Worlds
multiplayer thing.
Chronos for $20. That's a turn-based strategy. The Walking Dead Michonne episode. Michonne episode 3, $5. King's Quest Chapter 3.
I haven't
Once
played
Upon a
any of those
Climb.
Walking Deads.
Really?
You played the first one,
No,
right?
the
as in
Michonnes.
Michonnes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
Yeah. King's Quest 3. King's Quest Chapter 3, Once Upon a Climb for $10.
Also, as of right now, for some reason,
Great use of
King's
fun.
Quest Episode 1 is free. On
Oh,
Xbox
really?
One.
Ah,
Like,
good PSA right there.
You could just download it.
Do it.
It's not like a Games with Gold thing. It's just free.
Excellent.
Yeah, do that.
Party Hard.
Fun
which
game.
is-
Yeah, Party Hard's actually super
It's
fun.
$11.69, but has a free trial. It's a
Yay.
pixel-art tactical strategy.
It has like
Flat at
Twitch
the price?
support built
Yes, I
in,
do.
which is super cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a really,
Yeah.
really fun
She
game.
said 69.
Yeah.
I did.
That was Bevis. Bevis and Behead.
Rugby Challenge 3 is $60.
Will I understand this game if I
Get it.
haven't played the first 2 rugby challenges?
No, I wouldn't recommend it to
Okay,
newcomers,
I'll watch
actually.
like a
You
summary.
can see. You can find a
A
let's
let's
play.
watch a
we
let's
do,
rugby,
uh,
a let's scrum.
Can we do a rugby challenge in 5 minutes so we can get catch people
Yeah,
up on the
because
story?
people are gonna really want
What is rugby?
No, like what is
No, what is
the
Rugby
story of the
Challenge?
games? I mean, we have to run
They
features
have
for you now.
a
so
very strong narrative.
No.
we can't.
Well,
Sorry,
all right,
man.
moving on. Masquerade, the Baubles
Is
of
it
Doom
is rugby
$15.
the one where you just like punch guys in the
Yeah, they get
You
those,
like
they get
you
those
get in a
piles.
big pile.
Yeah, they get the
and-
piles.
Wait,
and
you
people
guys
just-
don't
just, like-
understand rugby?
and you like put
It's not-
fingers
it's not
a
in
thing
buttholes
here.
and
No,
stuff.
I understand
Oh.
the rules of rugby, but I know it's all about like putting fingers in buttholes and those piles.
That's not what rugby is about at all.
Yeah,
Oh, it
people
gets
do that all
dirty
the
in
time,
those.
though.
That's
those
what
man
America
piles.
is told rugby is about.
Wow, I didn't know that you guys didn't know what rugby
we
was.
know what rugby is, but we also know that it's
I
about
literally don't
putting
know how to
fingers in
play.
buttholes.
I don't know what the rules are.
It's
They're-
not about buttholes.
It's absolutely about buttholes.
They like
What?
gouge
What?
each other in the
Yeah, right in the bum.
things.
Yeah, right in the rope class.
I'm not gonna say that, but yeah.
Battle Ages. Don't know how much it is, but it's a free-to-play strategy thing.
Tough to follow Rugby Challenge 3. Their Masquerade, the Baubles of Doom, and Battle Ages.
The baubles of doom
And-
is what they call the those piles in rugby where men put the
Please
phones in the other
stop.
men. Okay,
On
sorry.
the marketplace.
And Battle Ages, that's what happens in the middle of a rugby
Yep,
match. It's,
right in the bum.
On the marketplace, April Games with Gold. We have The Wolf Among Us,
Fantastic.
all month long, and Sunset Overdrive.
Fantastic.
Which
still
ends
going.
May 15th.
Download it for the love of God.
Yes. On Xbox 360. We
What
have
is that
Saints
on
Row
our?
4.
I think
Get
we
all
called
3
that,
of those games.
Yes, get all 3.
I believe on our completely editorialized top 25 Xbox One games. I think it's we have it as number 2 on
Which
our
one?
list.
We should.
Sunset Overdrive?
Yeah, Sunset.
It's very good.
Right
It is
behind
very
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, please download
Yeah, it's
Sunset
great.
Overdrive.
Number 2, acceptable.
May Games with Gold is not quite as good as April. We
It
have
is not.
Defense Grid 2 all month. I really
Nowhere to
like
go but
Defense
down.
Grid.
Yeah,
It's a great game. Costume Quest 2.
Solid.
Which is
super
supposed to be fun. I haven't played
RPG.
that. So that one's from May 16 to June 15. And on Xbox 360, we have Grid 2 from May 1st to May 15th.
Whatevs.
And Peggle. From
Peggle!
May 16th
Peggle's
to
good.
May 31st.
Seriously, one of the best puzzle games of any kind of
Yeah.
all time.
It's super fun.
Yeah, Peggle's pretty great.
Peggle's also what they call the piles in rugby when you put your things.
No, Marty.
That's when your wiener goes into someone's eye
Oh
on
my
accident.
goodness.
It's a.
Peggle? Yeah,
Peggle?
that sounds
It's
right.
Is that what that game's about?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
I mean,
dun.
theoretically, they should be wearing cups, so I don't know how any wieners would get in.
Ryan called it at the beginning of the show, by the way. Setting
I
the
tell
bar
you, they
low.
can't all be gems. They can't all be
Incredible. I
gems.
think we're teaching people about
Rugby.
rugby
No.
and panguses.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
It's important. Someone has to.
I don't know anything about rugby. Please help.
Yeah, we got the thumb thing. It's fine.
We got the important
Alana's
parts.
like, why did I volunteer to be on this show?
I quit.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
leaving
going
the
back to Australia.
This-
Please don't. Are we going to have to beg her to stay?
No, she'll stay. It's fine.
All right.
I
mean,
can't,
she legally
I
has
can't
to.
afford to leave. It's fine.
Finnegan is just waiting for one of us to die to get on this show. Like
Yeah.
at the beginning, you were gonna bail on this show to do something.
I was stressing about that
Finnegan
Doom
comes
stream.
in. He's setting up the camera. He's like, "Yeah, I'll be on this week." And then you walk in and sit down, and I could just see he just had the saddest look
Just
on his
deflated.
face.
Yeah.
That
Don't
he
worry,
was
you're
gonna be on
you're-
the show.
You're leaving for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna miss you for a little while. You're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
I'm going on vacation.
completely off the grid.
Like literally
Like
off the
John
grid
Connor.
because apparently it's really hard to access Facebook and Google in China.
I
So,
bet.
Yeah.
Use Yahoo.
I bet
Yeah.
you
No.
and In-N-Out Lunch that there will be at least one IGN fan that comes up to you and says hi.
Somebody did message me. He's actually in where my flight connects
See?
to Chengdu.
I already
and he's
won a
like,
lunch.
Hey, I live here.
He didn't
So,
accept.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the flight.
Sure he
It
did.
doesn't work if he doesn't
That's-
say yes. Okay.
I don't have
I don't
time.
know.
Yeah.
Is that how it works in Australia?
Just making people buy you
I
lunch
actually,
at
it'd
this
be
point,
really
Ryan.
funny if he said someone already messaged me where my connection is, and it's like, oh, where's that? He's like, Los Angeles.
Anyway, we're gonna miss you. Have a fun vacation.
It's gonna be great. First
Seriously,
real
don't-
vacation ever.
Don't check any.
I
work
can't.
Anything. Good.
So
True.
yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
unplug.
I actually can't.
It's
So,
it's
yeah.
like a drug addiction where you're going to go through the withdrawals for a little while, and you're going to be like, I can't.
What's going on in Trello?
And then you're going to be so happy when you're not looking at.
And you're gonna come back and
During
you're gonna
the-
have so much work.
Yeah.
That's what
No,
happened
I
to me.
won't. I'm just not gonna do it. It's like
It never happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just
Yeah, you're
set your
fine.
as long it's whatever vocabulary
My
you
desk
put
will
in
just
your
be
out of
gone.
office email. That's law. You can just write. So you just say in your out
Oh
of
yeah, I
office
gotta
thing.
set that.
If you email me and get this message: your email never happened. Your thing doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Does that hold up in a corner
You're dead
wall?
to me.
Yeah.
Dead to me. Wow.
Yeah.
Rude.
Things don't become real again until the date
Yeah.
you get back.
May 17th.
There you go.
I know not that long Justin sent out an email or tweet that was like, hey, I have too many unread emails. At this point, I cannot catch up on them. I'm starting over. So we just completely refreshed because you just missed too much stuff. It's like going on holidays for 2 weeks. You get thousands of emails.
Yeah.
I have 86,000 unread emails.
I haven't. I don't even want to look.
Don't do it.
Come on, phone.
He's doing it.
Oh no, we have the
that's
cat
still a
circle
video of
thing.
the
We need to
cat.
finish
Yeah,
this
no, you
on the
can't.
break.
God.
All right.
Yeah.
That was it, right? Can we go?
Please. We'll be right back with. All right.
We're gonna
right.
let's give away.
Ryan brought his A game today.
I got to do an expense report, which I hate doing. I got to
God.
do
I always have these little ones for like $50.
I got to do this dumb spreadsheet thing that I have to do all the time. That's super annoying.
Analytics.
Yeah, it's
Fun.
I really want to just.
We still need to hire that dude.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, audience
We used to
doesn't
have
care
an
about our
analytics
problems.
person.
Oh, okay.
So let's take a break, come back, do a little trivia right after this.
Does the cat get out of this tape circle? Yeah, don't
All
let
right,
Marty
unlock
cheat.
block trivia time. So here is what we're giving away, as promised earlier. Quantum Break Bundle Xbox One, courtesy of the executives who listen to the show at Microsoft.
That's an
Quantum
empty
Break
box.
is really good.
It's sealed. If it's what you think there's just a brick in here, like
Yeah,
a
no,
literal
I think
literal
I think
rocks.
It's just cardboard.
Card.
But it's very nice.
It's a
box art
massive
that you
troll
can
from
own.
Microsoft.
It also comes with a copy of Alan Wake, Alana's Game of the Generation.
Oh, there's a sticker on here that says plays Xbox 360 games.
Some of them.
Internet connection required. Only backwards compatible games. on
Asterisk,
ours.
asterisk, asterisk, triple asterisk.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to win the quantum break,
Jesus.
oh my God, so good.
If you want to win a new laptop
Yeah.
from Dave Tool, just break this one.
Incredible.
If you want to win the Quantum Break Xbox One, we're gonna need a trivia question from you, which we'll tell you how to do in just a minute. For now, our winner for this week, he's gonna get not the Xbox, sorry, but a game of some sort. Martino Jones, whose gamer tag is MartinoJ2009. He says, I have an unlocked trivia question for you. This one is hardware related, specifically to the Xbox 360, a console that you're all supposed to know very well.
I kind of want to change my answer.
This question is real hard.
No way, this is
Martino.
easy. This is easy, you guys.
No, it's not. No, man, you already wrote it down.
No.
The
Dun, dun,
Xbox
dun.
360 had a PowerPC CPU, which is correct. However, it wasn't an APU like the Xbox One. That means everything on one chip. Who designed the GPU? Who did the graphics processing on 360?
I like how I guessed and then covered
Was
my
it-
answer like you would cheat. I have no idea.
NVIDIA, Intel, IBM, or ATI? Who remembers? I'm going to go to... You all look completely befuddled.
I don't even think these are real companies. An ATI is a tract infection.
That's a
Marty didn't
UTM.
circle
No,
anything.
anybody didn't solve
IBM is where you're about bowel movements.
That's a bank.
The ghost of Mitch still tied
This
to the lead
isn't
with
fair.
6.
Marty didn't circle anything.
What? Circle something.
I don't know.
Well, now he knows
Hey,
the one.
NVIDIA. I don't care what she guessed.
I care about
Definitely
this
not
game.
NVIDIA.
The integrity of the
Okay.
the unlocked.
I
I'm
guess was
go
A,
ahead.
NVIDIA.
Marty says NVIDIA.
He might be right.
Destin.
I circled IBM, then I started freaking out because I think it's Intel. But
I also
I
circled IBM.
circled IBM.
Okay. Well, this is easy because you're all wrong.
What is it?
It's ATI?
If
ATI?
the PS3 didn't, NVIDIA was the PS3. ATI was the Xbox 360.
I
Okay.
thought that said ATL. I thought it was a shorthand for Atlanta.
Down in the
Atlanta
whatever
doesn't
area
make
code that is.
CPUs.
There's probably someone made a computer in Atlanta.
yeah, probably. Yeah, you guys, bad memories,
Does that
y'all.
mean, is Mitch still winning?
Well,
Yeah.
he's tied with
What if
Marty.
Mitch wins and we never get another answer right?
That'd be great. He would have to legally come back.
That's true.
Yeah,
Our child
Legally.
abandoned us.
that would be amazing.
All right, yeah. Now ATI did the graphics chip for the Xbox 360.
Oh, Mitch and
so
Marty are tied.
Good job, Martino Jones, for stumping the panel. And if you want to win the Quantum Break Xbox One bundle, I need a good Xbox-related trivia question. Can't be one we've already done. Can't be stupid. Can't be too hard.
This one was too
So
hard.
good luck with those super vague criteria that only I will decide. Send your Xbox trivia question, include your full name, and I'm going to need your mailing address so I know where to send the Xbox. 4 multiple choice answers. Note the correct one. What?
Did this guy just win this?
No, that's
No.
next week.
Oh,
Were you listening?
God, that's a good prize.
No, but Martino Jones does get. I've got a bunch of games. I've got Quantum Break for PC, Alan Wake for 360 that's playable on Xbox One, some of the Gears of War games for 360 playable on Xbox One. There's some good stuff. So yeah, anyway, send your trivia question to unlocked@ign.com.
Dustin, what are you doing?
Plays Xbox 360 games. See footnote 3, and I'm looking for footnote 3, and I can't find it.
It doesn't exist.
Requires Kinect to be plugged in at all times.
Look for games and accessories designed for Xbox One.
That's an epic troll right there. Okay.
Should we get us out of here?
This episode sucks, so let's go home. Let's just
Can
get.
that be the name of the episode?
Yes. Yes, it can.
You know what? I had a really good time.
I did also.
Good. I'm happy to hear it.
Dustin, stop it! You're like
Sorry.
you're like that dumb cat inside that magic circle.
It's like you've
Their
never seen an
marketing
Xbox
is
One
so
before.
misleading. I'm just a little upset by it. I'm like, there has to be a note here legally where they
All right.
would.
While
Anyway.
Destin
Yeah.
pause at the Quantum Break box.
You're getting a great. The prize is great. I want this.
Clearly.
We got to go. Let's plug things. Please support IGN via IGN Prime. We get your money to keep working here. You get a year of ad-free IGN content, videos, and on the site itself. So go to ign.com/prime. It's $30 for a year. There's also some beta giveaways with that, and just straight-up game giveaways from time to time as well. Follow us on our various Twitters. Destin, go first, please.
At Destin Legary. I'm going on vacation. Peace.
Yeah. They're like, screw it. Don't care.
I am at Charlanazad. I'm not going on vacation.
You got anything else you're working on that we should be looking at?
Oh, a lot of toy speeches, actually. Yeah.
We
a
loves
lot
the
of cool
toys
stuff.
here. Marty?
I'm at McBiggity on Twitter and Instagram and Friendster.
Yep.
And
Napster?
MySpace?
Wang Hang.
Yep.
That's a new social
Habbo
network.
Hotel?
On Habbo Hotel. Mitomo.
Wang Hang, is that a same-sex? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's about hang. I mean, it's like
I mean, it's-
that's,
yeah,
when you
kinda-
hang
I
with
was-
wangs.
I
But
was
it's totally it's
gathering
not,
based
I mean,
on
it's
the
not a
name.
sexual thing. It's just
Right,
you
it-
hang out with a bunch of dudes and wangs are out. It's like nothing
Oh.
sexual though.
I thought
Wait,
maybe
wait,
it
That's
was,
your Mitoma? What?
Everyone gets very confused when they visit my Mitomo shack. Yeah.
You know, Mitomo could be a name for your Wang, right?
Mitomo.
Oh my God!
Ew.
Is this
No, it
episode
was
titled
meat.
"Wangs Are Us"?
It was meat. MEAT.
No, I got that. That wasn't the problem.
Wangs and rugby butts. That's the name of this episode.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, we did good.
See, you get to the bottom of the piles and you just put a thumb right, just right in there, just all the way, like
Can we just cut it?
all the way down
All
to
the way?
just all the way down to the knuckle.
Knuckle deep, huh?
Yeah.
It's not.
This had an M rating like 10 minutes in the show.
No, it's
You would
fine. I
think
haven't
that-
cussed.
Rugby would be popular in America based on your description of it.
haven't even given one, except that it's not about
I have a real work meeting in 3
anal
minutes.
insertion.
I'm at DMC_Ryan. No Man's Sky IGN first finishing up this week. The closing with this new episode of Unfiltered.
Nice.
Is Sean
Oh,
Murray,
yeah.
who's super rad, and he talks about meeting Elon Musk and brushing off Kanye West
For us.
for us of all people.
Why? I was angry
Terrible
when he
decision.
said that.
And he talks about
No, he still met Elon.
I don't care about Elon. I care
Who
about
cares
Kanye.
about Kanye?
I do.
Yeah, Monty really.
Marty cares about no one more than he cares about Kanye.
Kanye and
West.
Taylor Swift. And the Rugby Boys who put the thumbs in the. Sorry.
Please stop.
All right, let's get out of here, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.